What is going on, everybody? Welcome to The Wolf and the Melody, and I'm your host, Cosmic. On today's agenda, Auri, Night 13. I have been really surprised by this music. Seeing what Tumas, Johanna, and Troy have put out, it's otherworldly. And I find myself just thinking about this music a lot. And I've been listening to those other two songs on repeat, Pearl Diving in the Valley. So I've seen you all say, dude, you got to check out Night 13. So here we are, Night 13. I am ready for it. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, I'm just a guy on a journey to listen to music he's never heard before. And along the way, it has been absolutely insane. I have met some of the greatest people ever. And no one could have prepared me for this journey. I thought I was just uploading videos on YouTube. Essentially, that's what I'm doing, but it's been way more than that. So, enough chit chat. Let's get into it. Night 13. I hope you all are having a really great day. It's so good to see you all.
I woke to the echo of stars all around me, under me.
Great.
A bed made of curious cloth, a pillow from a crib. The skies are dark, all of them, still comforting, starlight pouring all over this new home high above. Younger than yesterday, I feel no pain, no memory, lost alone, yet with everything. What is this space? Good night to an old soul, goodbye to life once lived. This is my island now, to live it once more. Not long now, this timeless, weightless fall, the calming mother's call, back in time I'm cleansed and bare, and I see the light. Now I know. They left me with a softest bed, a whitest cloth for a waiting dead, a light to brighten the frequent night, an apple for a thirsty bite, a clean slate, a newborn mind, brightest blue, purple moon, life once lived, now understood, high above. Tonight I will make the leap, deep down to the night unknown. That's why they put me here. They Good night to an old soul, goodbye to life once lived. This is my island now, to live it once more. Not long now, this time
I don't know how, like, these songs, how they remind me. It makes me think about like my dad before he passed. Um he I was just I was 14, so I didn't truly grasp everything. And I remember I was getting bullied at school, and I couldn't get away from it. And my dad was in the hospital that was only 2 blocks away from our apartment. And I was so upset this one day that I went to go see him. And it's funny, at the time I was only thinking about me. I was hurting. I wasn't thinking about my dad rotting away on a bed in a hospital. And at this point of life with my dad, he couldn't speak anymore. And I remember going in, and I was crying. And he was just sitting there, and he was like looking out the window. And I walked in, I said, Dad, these kids are just, they keep making fun of me. They keep calling me these words. And I just put kind of had like my head down as I was like beside him. And I was like completely unaware. And I felt him take my hand. And it like shook me. He took my hand, and he just took his thumb, and he like brushed it over the top of my hand. And he died shortly after that. It shook me because my dad, for those months up until his death, he didn't recognize me. Before he lost his voice, he was so medicated that he didn't know who I was. He was the shell of a man. He was not. He was gone. And in this moment, he was aware of me. And this song, I used to really beat myself up because my dad was only 2 blocks away. And I wouldn't go see him a lot while he was in the hospital. He's close. I can go see him. And this guy here, he's standing out by himself. And he's fading away. And it made me think about like the spirit of like my dad. It made me think about the spirit of him, even though his physical body was there in that bed. Maybe he was off somewhere in a distant land of his imagination somewhere, like waiting to go home. I have no more words. I just, this music continues to hit on parts of my life and parts of my soul that is very loud. And thank you for those who recommended this music. This is a lot. But thank you. As always, you can recommend anything down below. Anything. This has been a wild, amazing journey that I've been taking with all of you. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for who's come along and supported me and you know and just has been really kind to me and really great. Thank you so much for all of this. And as always, please keep your head up. Please know how valuable and important you are. I see you. You are not alone. And sometimes in life, I'm realizing that things can come in and can bring a healing that we don't necessarily know we need. Love those around you and let them know how important they are to you. And I'm sorry, y'all. Until next time, we'll be back with another one. Thanks. Thank you.